IELTS tips for writing. Examiner approved. Introduction. If you're reading this guide, chances are you're either preparing for IELTS yourself, or supporting someone who is going to sit the test. You know that preparation is the key to success in IELTS and you're ready to put the time and effort into improving your English and perfecting your test technique. Whether your goal is to study, work or live in an English-speaking environment, this list of examiner-approved test tips will help you to understand what examiners are looking for and provide helpful insights and reminders to help you do your best in the IELTS writing test. IELTS Academic Writing Task 2, The Complete Guide. IELTS Academic Writing Task 2 involves composing a formal 5-paragraph essay in 40 minutes. This is the second of 2 writing tasks on the IELTS. The first section, Task 1, should take you only 20 minutes. Points. Task 2 counts more towards your writing band score. Task 1 equals 1/3 of your score. Task 2 equals 2/3 RDS of your score. Word count minimums. Task 2 is longer. Task 1 equals 150 word minimum. Task 2 equals 250 word minimum. Planning your response. Task 2 questions require more thought. Task 1 equals transfer of information from a visual into writing. Task 2 equals answer an open/abstract question with no clear or correct answer. Timing. Writing speed varies a lot from student to student. How you allocate time depends a lot on how fast you can write. The more you practice Task 2 responses, the quicker you will become. Your goal should be to allow enough time for these 3 things. Essay planning 10 minutes. Writing 25 to 32 minutes. Editing 5 minutes, or more if possible. Writing test format. Academic, 60 minutes. There are 2 parts. Responses to Task 1 and Task 2 should be written in a formal style. Task 1. You are presented with a graph, table, chart or diagram, and are asked to summarize and report the information in your own words. You may be asked to select and compare data, describe the stages of a process, describe an object or how something works. Task 2. You are asked to write an essay in response to a point of view, argument, or problem. Task 2 contributes twice as much as Task 1 to the writing score. Topics of general interest to, suitable for, and easily understood by candidates entering undergraduate/postgraduate studies or seeking professional registration. General training, 60 minutes. There are 2 parts. Task 1. You are presented with a situation and are asked to write a letter requesting information or explaining the situation. The letter may be personal, semi-formal, or formal in style. Task 2. You are asked to write an essay in response to a point of view, argument, or problem. The essay can be less formal in style with a more personal response than the academic writing Task 2 essay. Task 2 contributes twice as much as Task 1 to the writing score. Topics are of general interest. Writing tips. 1. In your writing test there are no right or wrong answers or opinions. The examiners are assessing how well you can use your English to report information and express ideas. 2. Analyze the questions carefully to make sure your answer addresses all the points covered by the question at the end, if you have time. 3. Notice the minimum word limit. If you write less than 150 words for Task 1 and less than 250 for Task 2, you will lose marks. 4. Be careful to use your own words because the examiner will not include words copied from the question in the word count. 5. You must write both your answers in full, not in note form or in bullet points. You must arrange your ideas in paragraphs, to show the examiner that you are able to organize your main and supporting points. 6. You do not have to write very long sentences to do well in your writing test. If sentences are too long, they will become less coherent and also make it harder for you to control the grammar. 7. In academic writing task 1 you have to select and compare relevant information from data presented in a graph table or diagram. In your introduction, do not copy the text from the question. Use your own words. You shouldn't try to interpret or give reasons for the data, keep your response factual. 8. Task 2 of the academic writing test is an essay. Don't forget to plan your essay structure before you start writing. You should include an introduction, ideas to support your argument or opinion, real-life examples to illustrate your points, and a conclusion based on the information you have provided. 9. You have 40 minutes to write your Task 2 essay. Make sure you give yourself up to 20 minutes to plan your answer before you start writing. Also leave 20 minutes at the end to review your answer and check for mistakes. 10. Make your position or point of view as clear as possible in your essay for academic writing task 2. Your last paragraph should be a conclusion which is consistent with the arguments you have included in your essay. 11. Memorizing a model answer for the writing test won't help you. The examiner will see that your answer does not match the topic of the essay. 12. Many candidates confuse singular and plural nouns. For example, the plural form for many nouns includes an s students, journals, articles, issues. Pay attention to this when writing. 13. Take care to spell words correctly. Standard American, Australian and British spellings are acceptable in IELTS.